I'd like to welcome you all to the 2019 HBCU Battle of the Brains.
This HBCU Battle of Brains is really significant because, look, you've got 25 HBCUs sending teams of about 4 to 7 students here. So these are the best these universities have.
Year one, we had 7, and we gave $10,000. This year, we're able to give $70,000 in support to these universities. So there's been an immense amount of growth.
They're being tasked with coming up with solutions that can help the NFL, and basically coming up with solutions that can help a workforce anywhere, but the NFL is kind of the test case that we're using right here. And then selfishly, for the NFL, as a representative of the NFL, we're here recruiting. We're looking at the next wave of great minds.
I want to see the talent, I want to engage with the talent, and I want to hire the talent, quite honestly, and bring that into Dell. So I'm going to do whatever I can to present Dell Technologies as the employer of choice for this talent group.
I actually landed a full-time position through HBCU Battle of the Brains. I went to a Dell company tour at the end of the competition, and I was able to network and just meet some different people, and that actually helped me land a job. I just wanted to come back and volunteer this year just to be on the other side of things and be able to help out.
So far, there are 2 teams who have gone on tours. My team has not gone as yet, but I'm looking forward to meet some of the people working there as well, to give an experience or an account of their day.
So many companies feel like that there is not tech talent or the talent is not available. It gives companies an opportunity to visit and meet some of the top talent at organizations and universities throughout the U.S.
You get to see the hands-on, to see the workspaces that they work in, to get a feel of the culture of these companies, and that plays an important role in terms of someone looking to choose a job or an internship in a certain field or a certain company.
You can throw all the money you want at some certain subject, but if you don't capitalize on it by hiring people and getting some of these diverse people in your workforce who can do quality work, then again, that's kind of just burning money.
We want to create an atmosphere to where diversity is welcomed and it's not shunned. We want to create an atmosphere to where we are welcomed by ours and people that care about those who look like us.
The knowledge you gain, the friends you make, your teachers and professors prepare you for the world, as well as, if not better, than any other universities in this country. So always hold your HBCU pride forefront.
We're having fun at that tailgate party, but this is a competition, and the day after that, it's time to go to work.
Think of this competition as a medium that you can write whatever you want. This is your resume. Just go write the story.
A couple reasons why we're here. Part of it is to mentor some of the students from the HBCU Battle of the Brains with 2 really intense challenges that the NFL has presented them.
I was offered the job with Home Depot as a product manager based on 2 conversations I had with one of the coaches during the coaching windows at HBCU Battle of the Brains in 2018. I would say it's even a better feeling to come here as a sponsor. I get to coach students that were in the same place that I was before. I'm here today with the NFL. We're here at one of the coaching sessions. We're about to talk to Morris Brown College, and here we go.
Hello, how are you? Oh, yay!
Hi. Here we go. How you doing? Come on in.
How are you?
Maybe they've been challenged with a really tough task, but I'm here to help oversee some of that, to kind of mentor them through that, and to give them any insight to questions they may have.
One of the things that the NFL promotes is diversity. To see them problem solving and to see them doing critical thinking.
And so they're already coming up with creative ideas and outside the box thinking.
I'm able to have conversations with people who are sponsoring this event and tell them, I'm proof that this is valuable. Home Depot trusts me to do X, Y, and Z.
Tech companies and even the general field of engineering is very much so wanting minds that come from all different types of backgrounds.
So my experience with the coaching window was very insightful, but also challenging because it brought to my attention as well as my team's attention the different things that we also need to consider in implementing our particular case study solution.
Some of them, they're getting hung up on certain things, or their boards, for their presentations are all over the place.
Coaches come in and give you that real world, technical experience to say, oh, well, you can try this. It challenges you to think about your ideas in a new way.
They've been given 2 tough case studies in innovation, and part of them is to come up with answers with, the subject of the lack of diversity in the coaching hires. What are some of the ways the NFL can come up with to familiarize some of these teams and decision makers with potential diverse coaching candidates, and how can we get that information to them?
In the research we've done, they choose coaches, it's very relational. But if we can get them to build that relationship through the app, then that is the same process they're used to.
So how do you tie that to, this is gonna make you more money and it's gonna win you more championships? And if you can figure that out, then you solve the problem.
So we actually had to solidify an idea pretty late in the evening, and then, just follow through and just push through. Limited time, we had to scratch code that we already wrote before, but we knew we had a vision, we had a goal, and we wanted to just follow through with it. You never understand the concept of 24 hours till you're locked in a room for 24 hours.
Work out some sort of sleeping shift schedule with your team. You hit a couple of walls, probably around 10 hours, probably around 16 hours.
It gives me insights now into projects later down the line of how to work and what things to tackle, and just timing and project management. It's definitely skills that I feel only in this environment can you really hone.
One full calendar day is 24 hours of just a group of my peers and myself just entirely dedicating ourselves to a problem, and I really enjoy it.
The students who have come out today range in 6th grade through 11th grade, and they're all interested in understanding what an HBCU is, and they're all interested in furthering their education.
I always encourage students, young African American students, to attend a HBCU for undergrad to get that nurturing environment. So having an event like this just exposes students to HBCUs that they may not have known about.
My parents went to college. They were first generation, so I want to follow in their footsteps and go further than they did.
I'm here because I recently got admitted to Howard University, so I wanted to ask a couple questions because I knew they were going to be in town.
The students that attend an HBCU are not just a name on a roster. They are an individual, and they are seen. Every one of them is seen for who they are as a complete individual.
Personally, I'm excited about the NFL Big Data panel.
Well, we're here at the Austin Central Public Library getting ready to judge the HBCU Battle of the Brains competition.
Our goal is to get from 24 to 7. It's not really about finding this is number 1, this is number 2. I don't want you to think about ranking. I just want to find what we can all agree are the 7 best.
The semifinals are this afternoon in anticipation for the finals tomorrow.
Networking with top executives at top companies who are looking for diverse go-getters, students who they really want to hire.
And we have direct access. There's no waiting in line, there's no, you have to go through X, Y, and Z processes to get something accomplished. But we get to talk to people and build human connections. And we know that's how decision making is truly made.
We have great talent at these universities, so being able to connect them with employers for potential jobs is an extraordinary opportunity for us to be able to provide to them.
We're at brunch right now and they just pulled us out to take some headshots, which is really cool because, we all have LinkedIn's and stuff. And having that high quality image really sets you apart.
Have good headshots, you look professional, you're already a step in the right direction.
That's what makes you stand out on paper compared to somebody else. Really, what's going on at the brunch is that we are building the connections that will help us walk into our future.
we firmly believe in what the HBCU Battle of the Brains brings in terms of talent, in terms of exposure, and it's fantastic just to be able to spend time with these students who are exceptional and who I think are some of the future leaders of tomorrow.
Of course, Austin is a beautiful city. South by Southwest is a great festival, and I really just love the HBCU love that's going around.
We're still at the trade show right now at South by Southwest. We haven't found out who's made the finals yet.
As a student and as a businesswoman, I'm going around asking, how I can contribute to a certain business and what they have that's aligning to my major.
A whole bunch of stuff that I never even thought you could do. It's been an awesome experience. It's just more so inspirational to know that we could be doing these things.
But we're still over here prepping, going through our pitches, getting our harmony together so that just in case we are picked, we'll be ready to run through that finish line.
What's up, y'all? We're here with Texas Southern. I'm here with the most tremendous team on this planet. We would love to talk to y'all a lot, but right now we're too focused. We got these finals and we're trying to get that 50K, right?
Most of you know it's been a long, long weekend. And we're bringing it to a close. Welcome to the finals of the 2019 HBCU Battle of the Brains.
We have the best and the brightest of all HBCUs competing in one place in Austin, in the heart of Texas. How does it get bigger than this?
We came, we saw, and hopefully we'll conquer. And whether we win or lose, it's been a wonderful experience. HBCU Battle of the Brains has touched my heart.
Yeah, we're just gonna go in there, do our best, come out on top.
It's to choose something that everyone can identify with, because, when we were going through choosing this topic, with the first topic, not everyone knew what a trading card was. And although a lot of people were excited about it, not everyone could identify with it. But all of us could identify with the lack of diversity in different industries.
I'd be lying if I said I wasn't nervous, but I'm also confident in my team members.
I've been to a lot of events that are for Black people, by Black people, and this was the first one where it feels so authentic.
We came in, we were all excited, we all know each other, and we're excited to work together, so the ability to put that to use and actually have an amazing presentation, amazing product was an amazing experience.
It's about that time. They're going to announce the winners.
So proud of my team. A lot of the freshmen right now are feeling discouraged, but me as a senior, I'm here to encourage them and let them know that third place is not a loss, it's a win, and so that we can go forward in the future as an institution and as a Battle of the Brains. So as a second-time competitor, I think the competition looks way more diverse than it did the first 2 years, and I'm excited to see where it goes in the future.
We are all extremely grateful. We're so excited that we got second place. We're excited that we just placed and are able to go out and take this back home to DC.
Being able to be a part of this experience is something that's really great, and hopefully it can continue to grow.
I've never really had an experience that was quite the same as the HBCU Battle of the Brains. Any HBCUs that aren't signed up for the Battle of the Brains, I would definitely encourage them to sign up.
It's been an incredible 4 or 5 days. Amazing, amazing, amazing. There's no reason that any HBCU shouldn't be here. You're missing out if you're not here.
Just talking to some of these students and hearing some of the way they think, they could be an absolute asset. So if we at the NFL, if we don't take advantage of this and don't have some of these kids getting internships and jobs with these clubs and with teams and our network and other entities with the NFL, we're missing the boat.
Having an event that celebrates intelligence and celebrates using your mind and celebrates academics, I think is important. I think it's key, and I think that this should happen more often.
When you see something like this and you see the talent coming out of this, the NFL is going to really be rewarded for its investment.